Hello, hello. Welcome on into another Monday Live with the Whiskey Crusaders. I'm Will.
Not mine.
Today, my wife is not going to be joining us. She's got some back issues, so she'll be hitting us up another time. But we're going to be drinking through some fun whiskeys that were donated to us by our super amazing fans. Matt, do you want to go through who is already in the chat with us tonight?
I do. We have let's see, what is our ad tonight? The United States Concealed Carry Association. All right. If you already don't have guns, you should. This is America. You should own them. It's a good choice. As many as possible. That's my suggestion for you, especially in Texas. We love our guns. All right. So we got Bill Monteith, who gave us one of the bells we're going to be doing this evening. We got John. We got Eric. Wait, Whiskey says, how's it going, Eric? We got Ben Demon Hunter. We've got Craig. We got my brother Danny Boy. I think that's all it's chatted so far that I can see. All right. So, yes. Dan can't type, neither can I, but that's not a surprise on the phone. So, anyone's seen my lovely typing skills on the phone, they're horrifically bad. So, yeah, especially in Discord or on text. Neither of them, just assume the words are what you think they are, because they probably are. I can't type worth crap.
And he's probably not going to go back and correct them.
No, probably not.
So he's just going to assume that you are reading it the way he intended it.
Yes. Exactly. So this evening, like you said, Will said, we have had some amazing donations lately, and a really cool box showed up the other day from our buddy Eric Evanson, as usual, sends amazing whiskeys. And then we've also got some stuff from Cliff, the Whiskey Fairy. And we got stuff from Bill, and we've got some stuff from Sagamore. So we're going to go through these. And so Eric said that he would like for it to be a blind of his this evening. So we're going to do that. Hey, Spencer. Hey, Graham. It's Spencer here the other day. Awesome. Nice to hang out with him and his wife. Very cool. Had to try a bunch of cool whiskeys with them. So that was always a good time. Always enjoying it.
So you're saying that I should pour 1 through 4 in my glass now?
We could if you want to. I was just going to pour one at a time, but if you want to pour them all, you could. And there's Cliff Smith himself as well, who's giving us some of these amazing whiskeys from Irene's store. So, whatever. I am going to pour number 1 first. I'm not going to tell you that. How about, let's see, maybe you can figure out, let's just simply go with what category is it. We'll go from there.
Well, see, and that's why I kind of want to pour multiple things. Because, just going at one thing
makes it harder. That's true.
Very sensitive to that one thing that you're smelling, and you can't really deviate from it, and it's really hard to pick up outliers. So if I have multiple things to smell,
fair plan. We'll pour all 4.
Better at guessing, things like grain style and.
All right, let's go with all 4. They're all pretty different anyway, so this should be entertaining. But on top of that, Eric also sent us this for the evening. He wanted us to eat while we did this, some Walker's shortbread cookies. So I haven't had these in years. I know these are awesome. So I'm very excited to have some of these. So Eric, wanted to thank him. I'm sure he'll be here soon. He may already be in the chat. I just missed him, but I don't know. But always good. All right, so let me pour the next thing here. I'm going to close this thing real quick.
Bill's asking, what's everybody sipping on tonight? When Matt gets that poured,
it'll be faster than me trying to lift it over the computer and drop it. Let's not do that plan. So I'm going to go with, I'll just pour them safely. I like that plan better.
So are these not blind for you? He just wanted me to be blinded on it?
Correct. He said he wanted it to be a surprise. I said, okay. Sounds like it'd be kind of hard since I'm open the box, to be blind to it. I mean, I could move them around, but, which is what we usually do when we do blinds. But this is, fun stuff here. So it will be entertaining no matter what. I'm interested to see how they taste with the Walker's shortbread cookies. Hey, Andy, how's it going? Good to see you. All right.
For those of you that are just joining us, Matt is not having camera issues. He's just pouring all the whiskeys. They're giving this to me blind, apparently. And
that's right, Bourbon. It's clean that way. And if you guys haven't checked out Bourbon's channel, check out his channel as well. All right.
I'm going to keep this up. What is everybody sipping on tonight?
And there's Michelle from Wounded Whiskey. Check out her channel as well. Good to have you in here.
2 and 3 are so freaking fruity.
Ooh, some Glenmorangie 15. Very nice. And then some Arc meat churn, and then some Rassi. Very nice, Greg. Yeah, some really good whiskeys there this evening.
Indeed.
Very nice.
Indeed.
And Ben had the Sexual Chocolate, some Driftless Glen pick. That is a really, really good pick. Some Dusty Glenfarclas 10. Cool Runnings. Good to see you. All right. So I have these all poured now, so we can safely try all these and see what we think of these. So these are all things I've never had before, so I'm excited to try them.
Wow, samples that you've never had before.
The only thing I tried was one of them because Eric asked me to try it the other night. So I did some one I have tried. The rest were, but never prior to that night. So I haven't spent any time with these at all. Hey, Mr. Great Shot, good to see you. Killed a bottle of cast strength Penelope. That's a good one. Very nice. Yeah, in fact, we're going to have Penelope on this summer. I think around late July, Penelope's going to be on the show.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Oh, some new Jack. Oh, hey, Brad, how is that new Jack Daniel's triple mash? I was saw that they're very inexpensive, like under $30. I was hoping for more. Oh, that's too bad. Linkwood, very nice. Ooh, premium batch strength. Good one there, Ben. Very nice. Holy crap. $4.79 for gas up there, Bourbon? Good Lord. I thought it was bad here at $4.
No kidding, man. I was frustrated that it was going back up to $4.
Hell, I saw today in the corner $4.19 over on Mid Cities and what is that? Holiday, which is crazy. Ooh, Dan's drinking a Yellowstone cast strength store pick out of Wichita. That sounds awesome. All right, so let's see here. Okay, they're definitely very different than each other, which is nice.
They are.
Makes it easier.
2 is so fruity.
Yes, it is.
It's
insanely fruity.
Same with 3. Is that what you said?
Yeah. 3 is definitely 2 and 3 are definitely the fruitiest, I'd say.
Oh, absolutely. And 3 even looks like it's been wine finished. It's got,
it's definitely good and dark. 4 good read.
Oh, there you go.
Diesel is $7, Eric. Holy crap!
Gosh.
And it's unleaded 89. It's $5.50. Oh my gosh, $4.55 in Idaho for Michelle. Wow. Yeah, I think that's probably hurting a lot of people's budgets. That's for sure. Damn. Diesel's $2.88 a liter. That's over $9 a gallon where Graham is. Holy crap. That's at that point I guess you had to park your damn car. You ain't doing shit. $3.99. Tulsa's almost $6 for diesel. Wow. That's crazy.
Man.
Wow, that's pretty wild. Well, all right, so with
these all
one
smell really wonderful. I'm getting a maltiness on all of them.
Okay.
Some of them feel like they could be corny too, but wow, I got lights flickering. Sorry.
It's okay.
But they're all down a fruity path that
can't say I blame you, Graham.
My nose is giving me issues. It really feels like 2 and 3 are malt.
Okay. And then we say congratulations to our buddy Coco. He's now a Psalm 1 and he just passed here. So great job there, Brian. If you haven't checked out Coco's channel, check out his as well. Oh, see, there you go, Eric. That's very nice. $14.98 if you get a full tank of gas. That's super. That's nice.
There's our buddy Eric Evanson.
There you go, Eric. We're currently nosing through yours, Eric, who gave us the first 4 here. So, and like I said, all these will obviously get their own reviews as well. But we just wanted to, since we just got all these, you figured to go ahead and that's why we could eat the shortbread cookies with them while we did this.
Interesting. Now I'm getting more corn.
On one, I assume.
Okay, I don't know if my nose is just going crazy on me or what. I'm going to move on to the palate for a minute. See if I can't figure out what happened.
Yeah, Eric, all of Will's are blind.
Thanks. It's nice. It's a mid to higher proof. Damn. I was not prepared for blind tonight.
Sorry. Just open your mouth and oh yes, that's very nice. Yeah, there's definitely quite a bit of corn on one there, but it's definitely malt as well, which I'm knowing, of course, what this is helps, but that
am I wrong to find both of those like not necessarily in really high proportions, but it feels like at least 30% malt.
Oh yeah, no, there's a reason exactly.
Okay.
No, it's exactly right what you're saying.
It's throwing me for a freaking loop because I'm usually when you're giving me blinds, I'm trying to get a category of something. So I guess maybe
these are Scotch. There are 3 different categories here of these 4.
It tastes to me of a nice high proof, well put together blended Scotch.
Okay. This is
but I
number
won't
1?
necessarily say column still. Like it smells like it could be like all pot still. So maybe like an American blend of some sort.
This is super interesting what you're getting on this.
Because I'm just so wrong.
We'll find out later.
More corn.
Hey, Richard,
there's more corn now.
Yes, agree. On the palate, you pick up way more corn on number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you need to go see Richard down there at the Crowded Barrel, amazing bartender out there. So we need to get with Richard and figure out some cocktail nights to do with Richard because I think that would be fun. In fact, while Spencer was here, he made me an awesome cocktail. It was quite delicious.
I don't know where my dropper is.
I don't know. Just use, I don't know, pour a wee bit of water in there. There you go, Eric.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Problem solved. It's there somewhere.
I gotta drop it.
Yeah, I get, like you said, there's plenty of corn on one, but there's also plenty of malt, which should tell you something. But you were with the column still and all those fun things. Okay, it's a good tip, Eric.
So Eric says fractures a little bit.
He said, if you think it's a malt, wonder if it's American. See if you can detect any climate indicators such as the intensity of extraction from the oak.
And see, this one is light, and so it makes me think it could be, and the color is really light as well.
Yes.
So both of those indicators to me would put me into more of like into a colder climate, which America doesn't have a whole lot of.
Mm-hmm.
But
that sounds like fun. High rum. Oh, you got it from that look. Is that, hey Richard? Is that from that little house that's on 290 that's out there? Is that where that rum's coming from? Just to wonder, because I know I passed that place when I was out in Fredericksburg. Mm-hmm. And Mr. Gray says the thing there's this happy place. And Cliff says he'll be there this Friday afternoon and evening. Very nice.
I guess I should eat a wafer, huh?
You might as well. See how it goes. See if it gives you anything different on there. So,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sweet, Richard. Awesome. Very cool.
Sarah was having some back problems. She decided to take a tramadol and skip out on whiskey tonight. So she will not be joining us.
Ah, very cool.
The wafer's fun. It's tasty.
Oh, I think they're fabulous. Yeah, the barley's pretty different, but a lot of times, Bill, they'll bring the barley from Scotland for the American single malt still a lot of the time anyway, though. But yeah, there is quite a bit of difference when you do use American barley versus Scottish barley. Oh, yeah, that like you said, that water really brings the corn out way more.
Yeah, it gets
And
a
that
little
fractures
bit more
it
shiny.
pretty
It's
heavily.
a little bit more shiny, a little bit more ethanol forward.
Totally.
I liked that much better without the drop of water. In fact, I finished it so that I could pour myself a little bit of unwatered. Yeah. More tips from Eric. Could be young American. He's not wrong about that.
The muscle relaxer Crusaders. Well, if you drink enough whiskey, Bill, that'll also do it.
That's right.
Apparently, Richard says that Eric is a Bowie fan. There we go. And Eric said these cookies are from Scotland, so even better. They are quite delicious. Thank you, Eric. We appreciate it.
Okay, I'm moving on to 2.
All right.
I'll circle back around.
Two is so fruity. Oh, that's a really interesting nose.
This one to me is more red fruit.
Mm-hmm. Completely, yeah.
I'm getting more red fruit. Berries, like raspberries.
You know what this reminds me of? Like a kid's juice box fruit punch.
Yes.
There's that art, you know, that there's that specific flavor, and also some juices have it.
It's an apple.
Made.
It's an apple raspberry.
Yeah, whatever that
combination
fruit blend thing is, then those fruit punches where it reminds me a lot of.
Yeah, this has an apple characteristic as well, like a nice red apple.
Yeah, definitely that with some serious grapes.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah, this smells.
It's called corn syrup.
Like a big fruity Zinfandel.
Yes, corn syrup. That is correct, Dan.
Yeah, a big juicy Zin, an old vine Zin.
Okay. I like that. I like that. I like the nose of that a lot.
I do too. And this one to me is a more malt forward. I get more cereal grains. Mm-hmm.
That same juice box on the palate, but a lot more apple.
So much apple.
Like Welch's, apple juice.
Apple cider.
A little bit of cinnamon. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
A little bit of black pepper.
I like that.
Oh. Actually, the second sip does a lot more black pepper and cinnamon. And also now a little bit of nutmeg and allspice. A little bit of almond, too. Super interesting.
Yeah.
I really like that. That's really good. And it's really nice and thick and mouth coating, too.
It is.
And a really nice viscosity to it.
Either it's a fairly high proof or it's a really nice age because it has a really, really rich, deep complexity of mouthfeel going on.
Absolutely.
Again, I this one feels a little bit even more higher proof than one was.
Okay. Ooh, Linkwood is definitely one of my favorite distilleries, Bill. Especially when we never talk about Linkwood. I have, I think, 2 or 3 different Linkwoods at least that I can think of at the moment. I have a 15, a 21, I think a 26. They're all delicious. But we don't ever talk about them because we like to keep some of our whiskey secret.
That's right.
Because we've been fools.
We started talking about some of our favorite Irish, and then it made it into freaking whiskey advocates.
Thankfully, the store that gets them for us, Mirage, cleared out the Eastern Seaboard for us and brought them all to Mirage, and they all sold out there. but thankfully we got them first, and we were able to get our buddy Larry a bottle too. So he was very happy because that was his unicorn. So we were thankful to get Larry a bottle.
Well, I'm just hoping that we'll be able to get the next round.
Yeah, the Kyle bag
it hasn't blown up so much that we're not able to get the next.
Yes, it is my fault completely. Yes, me and Donald talking about it all the time, how amazing it was. And then when Jason came to visit, he got to try it. I've had several other, like Chris Liquorhounds tried it. Several other people that have been around. I think Scott tried it.
And then
Dummies.
Chris put it on his top of the list for Irish, and then we did too. And...
Yeah, we've had some. We might have had a few friends try them.
Ooh.
Good stuff.
Wow. A drop of water softens all the edges of that.
Let me try that. I have not put water
and brings the proof feel down about 10 proof points. Like it just softens everything around the edges. Really, really interesting with the drop.
Let's try that with water. See what happens.
Trying the cookie next.
It actually brings a little bit more ethanol on it too. I like it better without the water.
No? Yeah?
I like it without water better. Yeah, with the water, to me, yeah.
I agree that some of the drama goes away.
Yeah.
But some of the sharpness goes away as well.
I like the way
I don't care about the sharpness. Give me the drama.
Oh, well, that works, Eric. Auchentoshan 21. That'll definitely work. You should definitely pour that one. I'm not sure. Do I even have a 21? I don't remember if I do or not. I don't know. Good question. Can't remember. I don't remember. I know I've tried at least the 20 that Dan has. I think it's amazing. I don't know if
the cookie kind of dials back some of the fruitiness.
Okay.
More of the grains start kind of peeking their head in.
Okay.
Interesting. If you had to, well, I guess you're not guessing. I was going to say, if you had to guess, what would you guess? I'd guess probably sherry. But I don't know. It doesn't have any of the sulfur notes, but just the amount of fruit. Could be a
yes, Dan, it is. Hey, Juniper Lane, good to see you. Hopefully the Glencairn arrived today. In case anybody still wants a Glencairn, there's a few left at $15 a piece plus shipping. So if you want one, just email us at wishyourtraders3@gmail.com.
You mean this Glencairn right here, Matt?
That is that Glencairn right there.
This one? The people.
Oh, good. I'm glad you like it, Juniper Lane. Awesome.
The people.
Yeah, they did a really good job. The company we had make them for us.
Yeah, the etching is nice.
It's top of the line work. So that comes from a really, really good company that makes those. Yeah, we use real Glencairns and not some crap from China. These are the real ones from Scotland. Because you can get that stuff. I'm afraid if you get something from China, yeah, they're super cheap. I'm afraid there also might be lead in it. So that's why we went with the real stuff. Yeah, and like Dan said, his wonderful wife bought him 6 of them, which is awesome for Easter.
I wish I wouldn't have had the cookie because almost all the fruit goes away. It's interesting.
Hey, Carrie's Lantern, good to see you. Very nice to have you.
I'm going to bake it up before the next.
Welcome in.
Before the next whiskey because I don't want to not get the fruit on that one.
On the next whiskey, yeah. Oh, weird. It also is kind of drying with that one with the cookie. I like cookie better with the first one.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. That's right, Bill. Definitely not the water closet one. It's bad when you're drinking toilet water. It's bad news. Yes, I'm still like this. Bill has some. Oh yeah, well, yeah. As soon as they are finished on, I'll order more, Eric. Which I'm sure I think there's 24 left at this point. So something like so, not a ton. And I haven't told a ton of people extra either. Just make sure you guys got them first, because there's still all the local club people that don't know about them here. So the people that got them so far, the people that met up at Iron Root, they picked them up, and anybody that's ordered them, and I've shipped out to. Oh yeah, Dan wants to know what's your bacon budget at this point.
It's not that bad. We go through about 3 pounds of bacon a week.
Well, Whiskey Lover Society. Good to see you. If you guys haven't checked out Gert's channel, check out him in Belgium. Good stuff. And there's our buddy Chris Tats down there in Australia. How's it going? Good to see you. Hope everything is good with you and Lilith down there. Oh, that smells spectacular.
Are you moving on 3?
I am moving on to 3.
2 and 3 were so freaking fruity. You want to smell?
Well, there's a semi-Weasley approved.
Almost, right? And go back in for again? No,
He's like, may I have bacon instead, please? That'd be great.
No, he's trying to find more bacon. Actually, he's eyeballing the cookie that I have out.
Oh, will he actually eat cookie?
Oh, God, yes. He'll eat everything.
Oh, okay.
No, this is a trash panda, man. He will eat
It's a trash panda cat.
literally anything and everything. He will at least try
That's
it.
funny.
Now, let's see if I can't. Oh, I couldn't really.
Check it out there, Weasley. Oh, apparently so.
He'll try anything.
That's funny.
I mean, it's like, he's like, whatever, man. I'll give it a go. All right, that's enough. Let's not do that.
Oh, that's fantastic, Chris. Glad to hear that that's going well, then. That's very
Go
good.
ahead and go 2. Go on, little missy.
All right, Chris, let me know when you're here. Looking forward to it.
Ooh.
You're not kidding, BK. That is.
Oh, seriously.
I know we were buying the bacon at Sam's for what that was, a 3-pound pack, whatever the heck it is, for like $9, and now it's like $22 last time I looked. It's insane.
It is absolutely nuts. Oh, malty, fruity, floral.
Ooh, interesting, Eric.
Honey and red vines.
Feels like Tullamore Dew, but tastes like Scotch. The finish is interesting. I just don't remember. I know I've had the 20 that was a Scotch independent bottle release. I don't know if I have an actual 21 Tonkin. I'm not sure if I've ever seen one here. I know it exists, so I've been looking for one, but I don't know if I've ever had it. About 50 pounds at the store for $2.50. Oh, it's a good price down. It's a good thing.
Seriously.
Yeah, Bill, it's definitely not the same when all you're having is tomatoes and lettuce. Not the same, for sure. Oh, this smells wonderful, though. Oh, the fruit on this is insane. Yeah, this is more tropical fruit on this one.
I'm sorry?
More tropical fruit.
Yeah.
I get more like a mango and a papaya. Not so much the guava on this one.
Okay.
But let's see here. Even a little bit of plum and almond.
Yeah.
Some dates, raisins. A little effervescence on the nose. Yeah, Carrie, I understand I miss bacon too. You know, triglycerides will do that.
There's a sulfur component on the palate, though.
Okay, let me try.
It's tasty. But it's, I don't know if it's low tails or if it's a finishing cask. The color on it makes me think it's probably a finishing cask of some sort.
Probably a finishing cask that's for quite some time is my guess.
Or that was quite wet.
Yes, agree. Yeah, it does have, yeah, and the finish, you're right, it does have a little bit of sulfur, but in a good way. I like that note.
Yeah, I wasn't saying it's off-putting.
No, but there's some that have been like that, like the new Macallan 18s from the last couple of years have it, and it's very off-putting. I do not care for it. Because the old Macallan 18s were freaking awesome. Not the new ones. Wow, that sounds awesome, Andy. I need to go to that butcher apparently.
Yeah, again, rich on the palate, nice proof. Feels like there could be some depth of age, but this one doesn't feel. This one feels more youthful than the last, but it feels like it's probably a higher proof point than the last.
Yes, Dan, that's awesome. Here, some friends raised cows to eat. The last one's name was Supper. That's great. Oh, that's so funny. Don't worry, Bill. He's not sneaking any of that vegetarian turkey bacon in there. That stuff's disgusting. No one's eating. That stuff is awful. That's a crime. It's not bacon. Turkey bacon is vegetarian bacon. It's gross. Bacon and cheese muffins. Oh, that sounds interesting. I've never had that. That sounds good, though.
The texture of eating it straight. Interesting.
Hmm.
I do say bacon makes everything better. So
I like the texture personally of the way bacon is.
yeah, I'm a fan.
To me, that's one of the best parts about bacon is the texture.
Yeah, especially when you bake it just right, where it has the nice crunch on the outside, but it still has the kind of juiciness and kind of almost a bend to it.
Yeah. Oh, gross. Dan said they use beef bacon inside. Oh, that sounds awful. It's like having beef jerky in your burger. Gross. Oh, that sounds terrible.
Bacon.
Ooh, never have that. Good
I
to
don't
know.
know how,
Go to Caribbean.
what part of the cow would they use that's fatty enough to make a bacon out of?
God, man, that sounds gross.
I mean,
Bacon
it's
wrap
the
jalapenos
same
from
as turkey
Peach.
bacon. Like it, like where would you get the fat from? Like, I don't get it.
God, me. On Andy, those are delicious. One of my favorites. Oh, and Eric says, whiskey, you should try tofu bacon. It's like dolphin blubber dipped in artificial bacon. Oh, gross. Tofu's disgusting to begin with. There's no way in hell I would eat that. Oh, hell no. I'd
I
rather
don't
eat
mind some
dolphin.
little tofu cubes in my in a
Oh, I
Japanese
don't like
soup,
tofu.
but
It's so nasty. I'm sorry. Let's eat dolphin instead. That'll be way more tasty. I guarantee it. I'm happy to try dolphin. I'm sure it's fabulous. Keep all your damn tofu crap. There's this amazing thing called meat. Eat that instead. It doesn't taste like crap. Had to be kosher. Ah. How do you have kosher bacon, Andy? That's what I want to know. Pretty confident that's an oxymoron.
so a drop of water into 3 really opened up to me those tropical fruit notes that you were getting earlier, the mango, the guava, mango papaya.
Oh, I love it. I heard the more endangered the animal is, the tastier. It's probably true. That was a movie about that had Marlon Brando and Matthew Broderick. It came out like the late 80s, early 90s, and that was about they ate really exotic animals at charity events. It sounded great. Dolphin blubber bacon's probably good. Probably is. Oh, that's why it was beef, because it was kosher? Gross. I only eat tuna-free dolphin. That's right. Because tuna's gross. Especially that shit out of a can. Ugh. Smells awful. Tastes awful. Disgusting. Oh, it was Robert. Oh, you're right. It was Robert Downey Jr. You're right. It wasn't Athletic. Thank you. Yeah, but no. Now, if you get some of that deep sea, like blue or yellow tuna, now that stuff's good, cooked properly. Or you get the the sushi. That stuff's good. I'll eat that. I will not eat that crap out of the can.
Tuna sushi. And I could go for a tuna steak again, like you said. Cooked
Yeah, that's fine. I like those. I don't like the crap out of a can. It's revolting.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, the amount of mayo you have to put in there to make it taste decent. That should tell you something. That should tell you something.
Oh, platypus. There you go. Let's have some.
3 is my favorite so far.
3 is your favorite so far? Ooh, you know what? The drop of water, super nutty now. Like boiled peanuts, even. Interesting. Eddie Izzard has a bit about cannibals claiming humans' taste of chicken. That's nice. Oh, God, Bill.
Yay, Donald's.
Hey, Donald, good to see you. Dominic
to
make some mean bacon. How nice of him. You can watch a nice video of him. I think he was on Netflix recently. Obviously, he's quite dead, but, some old tapes of him. Oh, dude, I can't do a cold running. I don't mind chicken out of a can. I like to make like chicken salad, but I can't do the tuna out of a can. I just think it's so gross. Rabbit and gator, those are both tasty. I've had, ostrich, emu, otter, buffalo. Those are good. Yeah, if you there's a place here called Twisted Root. Depending on the day, they have all sorts of different animals that are slaughtered for the burgers. Just depends on what you're getting. Very tasty, though.
Have you moved on to 4? Or am I on?
Oh no, I haven't yet. I just with the water. I was tasting this.
You get anything different?
Same thing. Way more of that boiled peanut note on the palate as well as the nose when you get the water in there. Yeah, it's boiled peanut and a little bit of like walnut. That's right. Ooh, kangaroos. I've not had kangaroo. Kangaroo is nasty. Okay, good to know. Haven't eaten any kangaroo, but I bet our Australian friends have. I'll have to ask. I don't know if Chris is still in here or not. He can comment, I'm sure, on the kangaroo,
Oh
how it
man,
is.
I feel like my palate is broken tonight.
Oh, Eric really likes the canned tuna with mayo and garlic salt is great. Yet you don't like the bacon. No, I can't do that.
I don't know if I Matt's like, I don't know if I can trust you anymore.
Oh, it's
He
terrible.
doesn't like bacon and does like canned tuna.
Seems wrong. Oh, Donald, we need to go to that place. That sounds awesome. 12 different animals made of sausage. That sounds great. Now, of course, I also do enjoy like pig's blood soup and liver. That's delicious. Good stuff. Awesome. Abalor 16 there for Eric. Good stuff. Okay, so this is by far the highest proof based on the nose immediately.
Yeah, I mean the alcohol vapors just like jump out.
Hey Chris, what do you think of kangaroo? How do you think that tastes? Ooh, caribou. Now caribou is good. I have had caribou. Caribou's delicious. Ooh, an exotic animal jerky store. Oh, you know what? I did try some animals at a random gas station. I bought all the exotic animal jerkies. I don't even know what gas station it was. Some random gas station had different animals. They were all pretty tasty, but kind of weird. I don't know if kangaroo is one of them or not.
I'd try that. I'd buy that. I'd buy a gift pack like that.
Hell yeah. I want to try all the animals.
Before they're gone, damn it.
Yeah, that's right, especially before they're gone. Like Dan said, they're tastier if they're on the endangered species list.
99.999% of all things that have ever lived on this earth are now extinct.
This is a good point.
So, you got to eat it while it's here.
Poutine. Poutine is delicious. Soon. Oh. Is that which store? Is that our favorite store there, Andy? Or is this a different store? It's good to know. Hey, it was gas station that was, it wasn't like it was in the pre-wrapped, vacuum sealed stuff. Think about a T-bone from an elephant. That'd be a hell of a meal. Only the country in the world that eats our coat of arms. Kangaroo is gamey and stronger taste. Okay, thanks, Chris. Ooh, elk. That's good stuff too. Agree. Poutine is fries and gravy and what else? I've seen onion rings in that. I've seen some other, fried cheese put into that. Very tasty. There's Vinny. How's it going? I found a dodo bird once. It was delicious. Good job, Vinny.
Thanks for helping. It's important.
Oh, that's too funny. Oh, haggis and with blood sausage sounds awesome. We did have some haggis for Burns night. It was delicious.
Yeah.
I think we had some. I don't know if we had blood sausage or not. We might have. We had a bunch of interesting things. They were great. Black pudding also do like that.
I've never had black pudding.
It's quite good.
I've had emu.
Emu's delicious. Crocodile had that. That's good. An Aussie barbecue could be interesting. Yeah, I know. Hell, Brian makes alligator. So
Bison. Yeah.
Oh yeah, good stuff. We get a lot of good bison and buffalo here. Caribou, delicious stuff.
Good deer, but not a lot of elk.
Well, I do like deer too. Roasted lamb and poutine is amazing. I've never had that. Roasted lamb and poutine. That sounds really good, Eric. That's a good idea. Oh, that's no good, Andy. It's terrible.
Well, they're freaking strong ass animals. I can imagine it's super muscular.
Yeah. What sucks is we started getting Culvers here, but apparently poutine is not on the menu, and that makes me mad. I think Freddy's. What did they have? No, they didn't have poutine. They had fried cheese curds, which was good, but not the same as Wisconsin. That stuff was amazing up there.
Yeah, my nose is broken, man. This one's really high proof.
Yes, it is.
And my nose is telling me shiny, shiny column still corn. But the palate's not lining up with that at all.
I've come to the conclusion Will is broken.
The palate's not saying that.
Okay, good. Because I'm like, that's not what I'm getting at all.
No. So I don't know what the heck is going on. But
I like that, Joe. Bill. Try some poutine with Irish poutine. That's a good choice. I like that plan.
the palate, I get more of a malty, still very, very high proof.
Wow. No koala for you, though. Now,
Grain forward.
What's the second animal there?
Maybe a little young.
Oh, Rocky Mountain oysters. Not great, but fun to watch others try. They're not bad. If they're cooked right, they're good.
I was never brave enough to try them.
I've tried them a few times. They're not bad.
I found out what it was.
Don't bother me in the slightest. We tried the pasties, Eric, up in the UP. They were all right. We liked them way better with ketchup than without ketchup, we thought. Significantly better with ketchup. That's awesome, Dan. Fried panko. That's nicer. I like cow beef version of Rocky Mountain. Those are tasty too. Nope, nothing wrong with either one of those.
I think
I totally agree. Otherwise, it's more like a shepherd's pie without the ketchup, which I did not care for without the ketchup. It didn't taste bad.
I've never had shepherd's pie with ketchup.
I haven't either.
That sounds odd to me.
But these pasties, they're like they're probably about maybe that big, and they're filled with all sorts of vegetables and stuff, and then they're covered over with crust. But yeah, we found them way better with ketchup than without ketchup.
You're not describing shepherd's pie.
No, I'm not. I'm just describing pasties.
Oh, okay.
Very different thing.
Okay.
But it's a UP staple because of all the logging and stuff they use up there. It was kind of like all the leftovers of the week in the logging camp, then turn them into a baked pocket, basically. Washed. Yeah, and then it's not bad. Oh, whale tartar up in Iceland. Now that sounds interesting. I've not had that. That sounds very interesting.
I like beef tartare.
Yeah. I'd be willing to try.
Right.
But yes, the name of this thing has lived up to what the nose in this is definitely mulled spices for sure. It's quite tasty. I like this a lot.
I do too. I still think 3 was my favorite.
I'm going to drop some water in this one
both
now.
Nose and palate. Oh, yeah.
Oh, apparently we've decided that Eric is broken. He doesn't like ketchup. He puts ranch on everything. Doesn't like the bacon as much and eats the damn tuna out of a can. That's terrible. No, they're asking to put ketchup on crazy thing. My wife has a friend. She put ketchup on like macaroni and cheese and eggs and everything else. I'm like, you've ruined all your food. Wanted me to eat some Andrew Zimmerman. There you go.
If I'm doing macaroni and cheese with cut up hot dogs in it, I might put a little bit of ketchup in there. That was something I did when I was a kid. I'm just saying. It did happen.
Horrible.
It did happen. Yeah. I've also done baked beans with cut up hot dogs in it.
Oh, that's good. That I like. That, but you know what's better baked beans than hot dogs? Bacon.
Yeah, but with baked beans, you don't want the crunch.
Well, you don't make it crunchy. You make it where it's soft bacon in there. It's delicious. My mother-in-law makes it. It's awesome. It's like the best thing she makes is these baked beans. They're fantastic. So here's what a pasty is. It's a meat and vegetable filled pie given to coal miners and loggers for their lunches because it stayed stable, didn't go bad. See, thank you, Eric. Appreciate it. Oops. There we go.
Did it? Hang on.
It's good.
Hang on. Real quick question. Did it actually stay stable? Or did they think that because they put it in a pie and the pie stays stable, that the innards would stay stable too?
Ooh. Grass cutters from Ghana, aka sugarcane rats the size of a cat. Tasty sweet meat. Okay. Or nice sweet meat. Interesting. You should, Andy. You should.
Yeah,
Eggs
my
and
palate.
macaroni with ketchup. It's just wrong. Can't help you.
I don't know. I don't know what's up tonight.
Because you know why I put ketchup and A1 sauce on the steak? Because it was not cooked. I did not care for it. I was not a fan. I like it at a nice restaurant, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of it without it.
All right. You got to reveal these to me because we still got 5 more whiskeys to get through,
Okay.
and we've already gone through almost an hour.
Yeah, you probably would, Eric. Good point. You'd starve to death if you both went shopping together.
Should I go ahead and just blend all these? Thinking I should.
All right, so I'm going to reveal what these 4 are because the rest we know what they are. So
Yeah, and I don't
all
know.
right, so one. So these, like I said, these are all from Eric. So first one here is the Fighting 69. This is an Irish whiskey, but it's made for an American regiment. That's an all Irish regiment. So that's really cool. So yeah, this is what I've been wanting to try. So this was actually not very nice. So cannot complain about this. This is actually from a barrel number C24, bottled in 2021. This is bottle number 29. It's an Otto's pick. It is only 40%, shockingly enough. Doesn't taste like 40, but it really is only 40. But
so they went pretty high into the tails on that because they got some good ethanol ding.
Yeah, I like it. I think that's pretty good stuff.
But it's not off-putting. It's not, it's not shiny. Although, yeah.
That sounds good. Pepperoni rolls. That sounds delicious. Chris, good night. Or I guess good day for you. Good night for us. Have fun at work today. The amount of lard and it keeps them stable. Interesting. Cool. All right. Ben, I think it's nice. We'll give you guys a full review, of course, of all these, so this is just the initial thoughts this evening. Now, number 2 is quite the shocker. Number 2 is this amazing Exo Kirkland Cognac.
That's a cognac?
That is so freaking good. It's not even funny. It's the Kirkland Exo. And Eric explained to me, apparently this is at least 10 years old, so it's very nice. I think it was $48.99. I thought that stuff was great.
Well, I was getting a lot of fruit on that one.
It was definitely fruity. That's a really cool bottle.
But
cool.
Sipping it next to whiskeys at that proof point, I'm quite surprised.
Yeah, that was a really awesome surprise to throw in there. And so I appreciate that from Eric. That was a fun, and it's really good. Now, number 3, your favorite, is a 24-year Kirkland's single malt scotch.
Well, of course it is.
Speyside. Of course it is. And look at that beautiful darkness.
Yeah.
Quite tasty there.
That's so rich.
And then
that one tasted higher proof than it probably was.
It's only 46. Now this one is 60.9.
Yeah,
this
Jesus
is something
Christ.
to mull over. And this is a Scotch malt whiskey system. Spaceship one there. So very, very nice. From Speyside. We looked at it's from Orsic, or how the hell you pronounce it, something like that. And it was 7 years old. And that's the first time I've had that distillery. I have a 20-year I've never opened of this. So I really like that. I thought that was quite fun. So, it does look like the Hague bottle. You're right, Andy. Hague is disgusting. One of the worst whiskeys I've ever had. We will review it as like one of the last things ever because it's horrible.
See, and I don't even want to, I don't know. I'm getting really tired of reviewing things I don't enjoy.
Someone enjoys it.
I don't like saying shit about people, but I guess somebody has to.
Someone has to. Like I say, you know how I don't say shit about it? Make a better product. That's my solution to all those things.
That's true.
So that is the solution. All right. So next one we're going to do here is the new Sagamore, just real quick. This is the new Rum Cask Reserve, finished in rum barrels, and it comes in at 98 proof. So this is the new Sagamore Rum Cask finish. Our awesome friends there over at Sagamore that we enjoy all their good stuff. They have a 5-year that's about to come out, so I'm excited about that too.
Nice.
And that's all their stuff.
Right, 5 years of just them.
Yes, Andy, we will do that one too. The Dark Cove committee pick, yeah. So it's definitely in the soon-to-be lineup. All right. Oh yeah, I need to eat my cookie for that last one too.
Oh,
the cookies are delicious. Mm-hmm.
Wow, that cognac was a surprise.
No, the cognac was really good. And we appreciate it, Eric. It just seems like everything Eric sends us ends up being really good. It usually gets really good view counts. It's like the magic things he sends us. All right, so I'm going to see what you think of this one.
So I want to chat on more cookies. The cookies are tasty.
Cookies are very tasty. It's probably been like 20 years since I had one of those. Quite good. All right, so
we would never be hating on you, ma'am.
Anything yet we didn't like, so that's a plus.
I mean, even if I didn't like what you sent me,
still appreciate it. Still appreciate
Malort.
Trying.
Travis sent me 2 bottles of, and you know, I still love that guy. So come on.
Good point.
You're not going to hurt my feelings.
Oh yeah, we got the other one to review too.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really. The rum cast comes through quite a bit on that.
It really does.
It's a really sweet black pepper.
Okay,
it's a sugar-coated black pepper. It's very, very odd.
All right, so this is a 5 and 6 year rise, and then it's from South America and Jamaica for an additional 10 months in their rum cask, blended together. Interesting. Okay. That's a lot of rum. I find most things I'm not really a big fan of rum cask except for Scotch. It's usually too sweet is the problem I've found.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if it's the American climate.
And it could be, because we tried this wine that was finished in a rum cask a few weeks ago. Oh my gosh, it just tastes like drinking rum. It tastes like drinking molasses. It was not good.
I can't imagine drinking a wine finished in rum. Good God, no.
No, and we're like, because I tried to get the person. I went to talk to the girl that worked there. I was like, how long the hell was this in a rum cask? This is way overdone. You left it in way too long. She's like, I don't know. I was like, well, call the manager and find out. He's like, I don't know. I'm like, why do you work here? You don't even know anything. Useless.
What's the point of you being here, sir?
They are using their own stuff, Andy. The 4 and the 5 year are their own now. This other stuff is still finished MGP. But
so
this is probably a mix really, really good.
This is probably a mix of MGP and theirs.
I think this one's probably still MGP because of the age on it.
Yeah.
The 5 is about to get released like at the end of the month. But by I think by 2026, everything will be just theirs at that point in time.
It tastes more
and
like
I would have to agree with you, Eric. Yeah. Dewar's and rum cask was not bad at all. I liked that one. The Caribbean Smooth I did like. But most of this is weird.
Yeah, I mean, like even Balvini's rum cask, like everybody yammers for that one. It's just too sweet for my palate.
Oh, totally understand.
That sounds really nice.
Good. That sounds delicious.
This tastes more like 95.5 MGP, but with that really sweet sugar-coated accent.
Yeah, because they use that low rye MGP mixed with the high rye MGP. That rum really comes through again.
Mm-hmm.
I like it, but I still wish I had less rum to it, to be honest.
So I agree with you, but I think that it's going to be a home run as far as sales go.
Oh, probably. I just
because
like, Sagamore in general, but I like spice.
Yeah, most people don't have the same palate that we do. We like the aggressive, more.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the Mount Gay finished one. That's true. Yes, we call that Ardbeg Grooves.
Yeah.
Or drum. Sorry, not grooves. Drum. Ardbeg Drum is a rum cask.
And that one was pretty tasty.
That one is good. I did like that one. And I think the peat takes off some of the sweetness and makes it better. It does.
Balcones had one.
Yeah.
Too bad.
No, I like that one. I like the rum finished Balcones single malt, but I like malt and rum cask much better. Just like Andalusians I like better.
Yeah.
But it's totally different. Oh, Cane and Fire. I did like Cane and Fire. That was good. I did like that one, Donald. That's true. Ooh, that sounds good. A batch 8, cast strength Glengoyne. Oh, I bet that's really good. I liked 5, 6, and no, 4, 5, 6, and yeah, I've had 4, 5, 6, and 7. I haven't tried 8, but all those are tasty. So that sounds good, Eric. So check out Eric's review tomorrow of the Glengoyne Cast Strength Batch 8. All right, I like that. All right, let's go to these 3 other picks here from Irene's store, the Canterbury Liquors here. So, all right, now how the hell you pronounce this one?
I have no idea. And that's a good question for Eric Waite.
Eric
This
Donald.
This is a style or a type that I don't even know. I didn't bother to look it up yet, but it's not one that I am familiar with.
Show us the bottle since you have these 3 bottles.
That's fair. Do you want to see the one that's? Let's see.
Yeah, I guess make yourself big.
Yeah, let me do all the work here.
I'm sorry.
So
Clonakilty, I'm guessing. Something like that.
Clonakilty, something like that. And then this one is from. Come on, focus on me. Focus on me right here. Focus on me. Come on. There it goes.
River Saltes, or how do we pronounce that?
River Saltes. Not really sure.
You're not sure? Something like that.
We
just know it's a wine finish.
It says that it was matured mostly in bourbon. Come on, focus.
Yes, Whiskey Mentors picks. That's all 3 of these are.
Yeah, these are all picks from up in Connecticut.
Yeah,
Irene's store.
Yeah, port, sherry, and this River Salties. We don't know how to pronounce this word.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what that is.
Yeah, Eric, wait, how do you pronounce that word too? Because I don't know.
Can you spell it phonetically?
Okay, so Donald says it's Clonakilty. Cool, got that. There will be whales here. Yes, I agree.
Okay.
Yes.
Reeveso.
Oh, okay. We were not going to remotely get that, but cool. Thank you.
No.
All right. Now we know. Reeveso. Thank you. Appreciate it.
And what is Reeveso?
I know it's some kind of a French wine. I know that much. But I never had it, so I guess we're going to have to find a bottle so we can try it. Speaking of that, so next week's episode, our buddy Eric from Mirage, actually he just came in there, is going to be on over here, and also just became finished Psalm 1, is going to be here. We're going to be doing port, sherry, and different wine finishes, and then drinking whiskeys that are finished in those types of wines. So it should be fun. I'm going to pour all 3 of these so I can try them together. So I've never had whiskey ever before tonight. So
no, and especially not a store pick of something like this.
Always want to try this brand in general. So excited to try these, and then they're in really cool cast strength, different finishes. So this should be fun.
And I opened these up about a week ago or so, and poured the neck out. So that's been able to breathe at least a little bit. It hadn't been the full month that we typically like to give bottles before review, but it has been breathing at least a little bit.
Eric had one of her finishes last week, and Irene's picks are generally pretty freaking spectacular. Hey, Eric Court, good to see you.
Hello, hello.
Did I miss anybody's thing? Yes. All right. All right. So we got the first one I poured was this, like you said, the Reef Sub. So let's see what we think of that.
Okay, what's the one you poured first?
Yeah. Oh man, that smells good. Okay, so Eric says that is a Vin du Naturel from southern France. Okay. Very nice. Queen's Jam. Okay, very cool. Coco's going to pour some as well. Well, that smells amazing. Wow. All right. That's such a wow.
I know, right? If that's where we're starting at.
Damn.
And this is I will say this, upon first tasting through the line, this one is my least favorite. So I'm actually glad you're starting with this one.
Hey, C. Jackson. Good to see you. Okay, from the nose, that's my favorite. It's the first one there.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, perfect. Thanks, Eric. Eric's got a video about the Reef So. Perfect. We can go check that out. Christmas cake, as one of them, Cliff says.
Thank you, Eric. And because he is one of our mods, he got to drop that link so you all can go check it out.
There's an angry kitty.
No, he's trying to find a toy.
Oh.
Maybe he wants some bacon. I'm not sure. Oh, he's playing with Tonks. That's what's happening.
Oh, okay.
they're in a mood.
Well,
I'm not feeding them bacon, so they're gonna run around and try to get each other.
there you go. Single grain. Very nice.
So you smelling them like back to back to back?
Yeah. Cliff, is this one Christmas cake? The Reefso, is that the Christmas cake or is that a different one?
To me, the port should be named Christmas cake.
Okay, that's gotta be. Yeah, it's like that's gotta be the port. Oh yes, there are many Erics in the chat. There usually are. We usually have about 4.
Oh, you know what?
You can see usually.
No, there is more of like a white cake.
Oh, that smells
a yellow cake with frosting in this one.
Yeah, is this so? This is the Reefso, right? Yeah, it smells like it's exactly what it smells like. It's like you said, like a yellow cake with frosting.
Yeah.
Okay, so the port finishes the Queen Jam, the Reefso is Christmas cake, and the sherry is Miss Sherry Amour. All right, thank you, Cliff. Appreciate it. And thank you once again. This is Cliff's donations to us, which we greatly appreciate. And Cliff's as affectionate as the Whiskey Fairy. All the things we can ever find, Cliff brings to us because he's a magic man.
The Queen's Jam, the port finish, man. That's my favorite on the nose.
Okay, on the Christmas cake, I'm now getting like an oatmeal raisin cookie with sugar on top.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that frosting.
Amazing. Yeah,
the frosting on top of the hard oatmeal raisin cookie.
Yeah, exactly. This smells amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Taste 2. It's a little young.
How old are these, say?
But the flavors are magnificent.
Wow, that goes all over the place.
Doesn't it?
I mean, that wine finish really comes through on that. It is very grapey. Like, very much like a white. I don't know if it's a white grape or a red grape, but it tastes more like a white grape to me, but I could be totally wrong. But that's what it tastes like.
In the flavors, you're getting more of like that green tart grape.
Interesting.
At least to me on my palate.
Yeah, almost almost more like a dessert type grape. I would say like those frozen, like the Riesling ice wine types. That's what it reminds me of more than anything. It seems like it's a really sweet grape and really thick in coating, just based on what this tastes like. Super interesting. It's like a green apple and Granny Smith with a ton of sugar on it.
Interesting.
Like a vanilla, pound cake.
Donald's asking, are these single grain picks? And I didn't even look.
I don't know. I don't have the bottle, so I don't know. What does the bottle say?
The bottle doesn't give me any information about grain. So it very well could be.
Super. It's not here in Texas City either, Bill, so we'd love for it to come too. Just to try the regular stuff, just compare them to these.
It smells richer than a column still.
Yes, I would agree on that.
It smells like a pot still.
Yeah.
And it's so damn fruity that I'm having trouble, and I've been having trouble all night apparently placing a grain. So it's not like.
Okay, Donald says it could be a blend of their malt and grain, which would make sense. But I think there's definitely got to be more malt in this than grain.
That's what my palate got the first time I tried it, Matt. I got a very malt whiskey. I did not get a very grain-forward whiskey.
Whoa. Oh, that's sherry's. Totally different. That is a lot of sherry.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, both on the nose and on the palate.
Good. Wow.
And to me, this one is either a sulfur note or that column still.
See, yeah, that's what I'm picking up, is that this tastes more column still, more grain on the sherry.
Yeah.
Whereas the Reefso tastes way more malty.
I agree.
Interesting. It's almost got that metallic note to it.
Yeah.
That dead giveaway for. I'd be shocked if that wasn't on a column still. Or at least the mass majority of it.
Mm-hmm.
And see, when you go back to the port smells once again like pot still.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it smells thicker and more robust.
Okay, so Donald says their single grain is finished in extra red wine cast is super jammy.
See, and that's to me what the port is. Super jammy, super fruit forward, grain heavy. Thank you, Andy, man.
That's awesome, Andy. Let me grab the sword and shield.
It is absolute insanity what things have gotten up to. I cannot believe it. I'll throw it back
Thank
up
you
on
very much,
the
Andy. We appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Kind of bang the gong for you, buddy.
All right. So the port. Yeah. Okay. I think nose-wise, the Riefso is my favorite nose-wise.
Yeah.
Palate, though. Let's see here.
We'll see. I feel like the port is back to that grain-heavy blend, or even more, down that grain path.
I'd agree. The nose, not so much. The palate and the port, same thing. Seems very grain-heavy.
And it's just so fruit forward, like red berry forward, a little bit of red apple, like grape skins.
Oh, geez, Andy. Yeah, that's no fun for her.
There's like a tannic red wine drying, like a dry, a nice dry Merlot.
On the port?
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on that. It's
Love you.
Yeah, it's Merlot with port combined is what it smells like. It's a bunch of like a black raspberry jam on a some buttered toast. Interesting.
Yeah.
This would actually be really good with some toasted jam. It's quite tasty. But I still think I like the Riefso the best. I think that's my favorite of these three.
Yeah. The Riefso to me has the most drama. It has the most complexity. It has the most going on with it.
Wow. Second sip of port, that is a lot. That must have been a really wet barrel. That's a lot of port.
Yeah.
I can't imagine $7 a gallon. Yeah, I don't blame you, Donald, for continuous public transportation for real at that price.
Again, not a lot of depth of age. I wouldn't call that more than about 4 to 5 years old.
That'd be my guess, yeah. Hey, Donald, are they making their own stuff, Donald, or is some of this stuff sourced? Or I don't know anything about this distillery. Have not done any research yet.
It does not taste like old Cooley.
No, that is for sure. Speaking of that, today I was taking out the whiskey vials to fill the stuff for tonight. There was a blank bottle in there. I don't know what it is. All I know is it tastes like, oh my God, it's really good Irish. Whatever this is really good Irish. I don't know which one it is, but it tastes awesome. It's Old Cooley, whatever the hell it is. It's all I know. It's like, well, don't know which one, but it's damn delicious.
Right. You just got to label that one with a question mark.
Nice. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Sometimes that's the best ones. You don't know what it is. You just know it's damn tasty, and it works fine. I've got a few of those around here. I'm like, not sure what it is, just know it's good. Okay, it's sourced from Great Northern. Okay, that makes sense.
Largely sourced from Great Northern. And Great Northern supplies quite a few.
Yes, they do.
And quite a few buyers. That's what Knockrath. They do a lot of independent bottlers, people that actually buy Irish, bring it over to America, bottle it, and still call it Irish whiskey because you can do that with Irish whiskey. That's part of the laws. It's okay to do.
We do a lot of that. It's funny because a lot of that stuff's only available in America as an Irish whiskey. It didn't even go to Ireland, which is hilariously funny.
There's zero availability of that
and
stuff.
A lot of it goes to Kansas and gets bottled in Kansas. It's just funny.
Interesting. It like really astonishes me sometimes the selections of states that people choose to do things in. It's like, you were so much closer on the East Coast than, what made Kansas be the choice? But
my guess is there's a bottling line there for MGP. Is there a vodka line and gins? I don't know if they use that one, but it wouldn't be surprised if they did.
That makes sense.
And so there's a massive distillery there. Oh, very nice. 2016 when they were established. Okay, that explains that. 15-year source. Well, that should be delicious.
It was great getting to see you when you were here in Texas, sir. I hope to get to see you again. Indeed.
We saw him here too a couple days later. We had a great time.
Yeah.
And that devil. Okay, so we got to try his Devil's River pick. Shit, we should have had that on the show. I didn't even think about it.
Oh man, I have the samples here.
Yeah, it's all good. We'll get to it. But he did bring the bottle, so I got to try a little bit while he was here. That is the best Devil's River pick I've ever had. By far, the best Devil's River ever.
I haven't had a good Devil's River yet.
No, that one is delicious.
Okay, cool. Because I've tried the brand. Gosh, I want to say 5 times, and I've yet to find a product that I'm like, oh, okay, here we go.
So, yeah, well, and speaking of Devil's River, Eric actually sent us a coffee finished one. So good night, Eric. Good to see you.
Interesting. Good night, good sir. Thank you for helping out. I appreciate your extra Sami goodness.
Thank you. Mink Irish Gin, interesting. Devil's River is what I call my post Taco Bell activities. That's nice, Andy. Oh gosh, that's funny.
Oh, we were talking about Taco Bell earlier today.
Pretty much, Roscoe. We're pretty much exactly at that point in history. That is where I feel we are definitely at. Cool. So you're in downtown World this week?
You got to try it down in Austin.
Mm-hmm.
When he was down there becoming a Sami Sam.
Yeah.
Congratulations again, good sir. Awesome. Good to see you then.
Yeah. Okay. I stand by the Reef So as my favorite.
Yeah. That's funny.
Love the nose, love the palate. I was just initial thoughts. We'll get real, obviously, major tasting notes on this when we review these in the near future, which is a relative term. So,
It's a relative term.
But we have one more whiskey left that we have to get to.
If Matt's ever told you a time or a time that something is going to start, you'll understand how relative that might be.
Apparently, I need one more Glencairn. I'll be right back because this is a special whiskey from Bill.
I'm dumping these. I'm dumping them right on into a dump glass that I have mixing of all of the things that I've been trying tonight, because that's just the way I do things. That's just the way I roll.
All right. Oh, is that the Virginia Distilling coffee got better as it breezed? Oh, good to know. Holy crap, and you lost 100 pounds? That's awesome, dude. Congratulations.
Who lost 100 pounds?
Andy did.
That's great, dude. I haven't had Taco Bell in years, and I'm excited for you, man. That's awesome.
Yes, Kyoko. There's no doubt that medallion weighs a freaking ton. It's a weapon, dude.
That's like losing a me. It's incredible.
That's a good point. It's like losing a will.
I'm not a heck of a lot more than that.
I was not. That's funny.
Yeah, I can't imagine what the medallion would have been like with that actual gold chain.
Oh, the chain
had around it originally. Like, I'm actually kind of happy that they changed ours over to a cloth-looking gold. So what are we doing? We're doing an SMWS pick now? Oh, you can't answer me. We're live for just another 9 more minutes. If we could just, try to be quiet for just 9 more minutes. We're not asking a lot of you, kid. I'm pretty sure what we're sipping on next is going to be an SMWS pick. You're still muted, Matt.
Sorry, she had to tell me about some show.
It was very important that she told you right that moment.
Good night, Cliff. Have fun at your conference. All right, so this last thing we're trying here is from Bill. This is the Trick or Treat, which is a SMWS as well. I'm very excited about trying this. The Scotch Malt Whiskey Society Trick or Treat. So I'm very interested. This is the first time I've ever had this particular distillery.
I have not spent very much time with Scotch Malt Whiskey Society, so I'm excited to try any of and all of them.
It's the first time having two ever in the house, so we appreciate Bill and Eric. Both happened to send them within a few days recently, which is freaking awesome.
With all of the whiskeys you have, those are the first two SMWS bottles that have ever been in your house?
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever had anything that's from them ever, which is shocking.
Wow.
The only time I've ever had them was when we were at the Vault. I never had them prior.
I guess that's true. I've never had them except at the Vault too.
I have the Devil's River somewhere, Eric. The cast strength. I'll put that in your package. It's going to be a package of lots of things. I remember it being better, but I don't know anything about whether it was sourced MGP or not. All right, so let me give you the name of this one. This is...
It should be cereal grains on a summer morning.
Sure. Come on. Okay, so this is from Nanto Distillery, this is called Omar, which is the name of the brand that is from them. So this is the first time I've ever had an Omar. I've heard of them. So this is the other Taiwanese distillery, other than Kavalan. Oh, you've had it. Okay. Yeah, okay. I don't know. Yeah, it's not bad, Eric. It's just, I don't think there's anything special.
This one smells good.
Just say thank you, Andy. That's all you can do.
You said this is
from that person. I understand.
So what do we got going on tomorrow, Matt? What's our video?
It's a good question. I don't know. What did you edit today?
Let's see. I don't remember. Octomore. I edited Octomore.
Yes, Octomore.
Got Octomore 7.3 coming out tomorrow.
Yes.
Followed by, let's see what else is in the queue here.
I don't remember. I know Orange Curacao is the liqueur.
Speaking of Eric Evanson, Kirkland 23-year-old.
That's right.
Another donation by our buddy Eric Evanson of Kirkland.
Yes. All right. Oh, okay.
Congratulations.
Agreed on. The 0.3s are my favorite.
Yeah, those have always
thanks, Andy.
Been the ones that stick out to me.
Wow, this smells.
But they're typically the most peated editions each year, aren't they?
Yeah.
Or are they the Isla Barley editions each year?
Yeah, they're the Isla Barley.
That's what I thought. They're the ones that are actually grown on Isla. So
it does it just happen to
be more peated?
Farm. Pretty sure they all do. They're all from the Octomore farm. Usually they're finished in something.
This smells beautiful.
This really smells spectacular.
Whoa! Proof is on the palate. Oh, and the peat is on the palate. Holy shit! I smelled none of that. Wow.
Yeah, you should have bought two. You're damn right. I found a second one. Thank God, Andy, because this is my wife's favorite whiskey ever.
I need to go take a fucking COVID test or something because I did not find peat on the palate, on the nose at all.
Seriously?
Seriously.
All right. Yeah, that's not good, dude.
I'm not getting peat. I mean, I tasted it. Holy shit! I mean, like it's a fucking peated bomb, and it's beautiful. But I can't.
Yeah, there's not a ton on the nose. On the palate, it's really, really there. On the nose, it's just a really nice whiff of smoke, and the palate is very heavily peated.
Okay, because it's now I'm getting it now that I have the retro nasal, but
Yeah, it's a really beautiful like grilled pineapple on the nose.
I was getting, like I said before, like a lot of cereal grains, young.
Creamy. I think this is 5 years old. Yeah, 5 years old.
I believe it.
I
It
love it.
doesn't smell any older than the Ardbeg Wee Beastie, but I mean it doesn't smell anything like it doesn't smell like that peat level.
No, it tastes and smells
This
wonderful.
reminds me of like a what was it? An Enoch. I had an
Okay.
Enoch, one of the special editions. It wasn't the cutter, but it was one of those
Yeah.
the Rassay, maybe. There was one that didn't have a lot of peat on the nose, but man, the peat just showed up in
Yeah.
droves on the palate.
That color's not bad for 5 years old. That's a pretty nice color on that.
Yeah, it's
But that's the amazing tropical Taiwanese climate. I really like this. Smells and tastes amazing. It also got this very like sugar glazed donut on the nose as well.
man, so much peat on the palate. Jesus,
So good.
that's so tasty. It tastes, God, 61, 62% ABV.
It is 58.9. So very close.
It tastes every bit of that. It is rich and huge.
Not had that one, Don, from Talisker. That sounds great, though.
Still very cereal grain forward, but I'm okay with it. Like, it
No,
is
I like this.
so
This is
tasty.
really good. I can't wait to do the full review on this one. This is really good. That is delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to try whatever their regular stuff, tastes like as well. Oh, I can only imagine, Eric.
I've
It's
been put
funny.
on a whiskey spending freeze
The
because
whiskey
my job
vault
requires me to go to
just
a
did
lot of whiskey stores every freaking week. And that's not really good for wallets. I find all of the damn good deals now, man.
Yes, you do.
It is not okay.
We're not going to talk about what we found today because we want it to still be there in a few months.
Yeah.
Because we're not talking about that bottle.
I might pick up the second one that you were talking about, the $50 one. But we'll leave that other one a secret.
Yes, I do not want to explain where that is or what that is. Till after we get one and review it, no. I was saying nothing.
Yeah, if they have a second one or third one, then we'll talk.
Yeah.
What did you say was coming out on Saturday for our liqueur review?
The orange Curacao from Hiram Walker.
Orange Curacao.
I think we only got a few more Hiram Walkers left. I haven't done the history of her because I want to leave it for Canadian Club because that's his whiskey brand. So I was like, we'll do the liqueurs as is, but we'll do that Matthew video just on his life because he's a super interesting guy. It's probably gonna be 10 minutes of me talking about him. So I'm really thinking about just doing that just as a history lesson rather than talking about a whiskey too.
Okay.
It could be quite long.
That being said, Matt, the ones that you have like those super long histories, it's really cool because like you can watch the view time goes and then it says like skip ahead to this time and then like it just goes drop over up and then back up. So
Thank you.
We don't lose a whole lot when you go through long histories.
That's true. I enjoy history, but I think everyone on the show already knows that. This is the Check or Treat from Omar. Is this what this one is here? So quite good.
This is the Taiwanese. Oh, is this the same thing that the Whiskey Vault reviewed?
Yes, an Omar. Yeah, they did an Omar like 3 days ago, something like that.
Very interesting. Yeah, this doesn't have any of the what was it? Cavalon Balcones.
No, very different than Cavalon. Very, very different, but very, very
Balcones
good.
to me reminds me so much of Balcones single malts.
Yeah, I agree.
But this is man, if this is what's coming out, another distillery out of freaking Taiwan, I'm with those guys. This is amazing. I can't believe that Taiwan is knocking it out of the park with this.
They really. I mean, I'm sure there's more than just those two, but these are the two we've had. Both spectacular distilleries.
Yeah.
I'm very, very impressed with this bottling. So I am super excited. Thank Bill very much for this donation. This was on my unicorn list of things to try. It was an Omar, so this was quite awesome.
All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us for another Monday Live. I've got to sign on off out here. Get the wife to bed. Cheers to you all.
Yep. We'll see you
Have a
guys
good
next
week.
week for whiskeys finished in wines and different wine casks. We're going to do lots of different sherries and ports and all sorts of fun stuff next week.
Nice.
So it'll be fun. And Eric from Miraz will be joining us for that. So it'll be a great time. All right. We'll see you guys all next week.
Blast.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.